Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to watch Fight World!
Hello, fight fans, and welcome back to another round of Fight World News. The only place where the punches are as real as the drama and the sarcasm is as sharp as a right hook. So, strap in, because today's episode is more packed than a heavyweight's punch. We've got love stories, courtroom dramas, and even a bit of psychic prediction. So grab your popcorn because this is going to be a wild ride. And remember, in the world of MMA, the drama is as real as the punches. And if you think you've seen it all, think again. Because in this world, there's always a new twist, a new turn, and a new punchline. First up, we've got a love story for the ages. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal and Ben Funky Askren. Two guys who just can't seem to quit each other. It's like a rom-com, but with more sweat and blood. Masvidal's been whispering sweet nothings to TMZ Sports, hinting at coming out of retirement for a boxing match against Askren. Because who wouldn't want to see that? It's like watching two grizzly bears fight over the last salmon. But Askren, ever the contrarian, insists it should be an MMA match. Maybe they should just settle it with a dance-off and call it a day, or perhaps a cook-off. I hear Masvidal makes a mean arroz con pollo. And Askren? Well, he's been known to throw a mean disc in disc golf. Who knows, maybe they'll settle their score on the golf course. Or maybe they'll just end up in a knitting competition, because why not? And let's not forget, Masvidal has promised to beat Askren with both hands tied behind his back. Now that's a sight I'd pay to see. And if that's not enough, Masvidal has even promised to do it while blindfolded and hopping on one foot. Now that's entertainment. And if you think that's all, you're mistaken. Because in this saga, there's always a new chapter, a new challenge, and a new punchline. Next, let's turn to the soap opera that is Sean Strickland and Keith Lee. It's like Days of Our Lives, but with more testosterone. Strickland's been stirring the pot, accusing Lee of making racist comments. But Lee, not one to take things lying down, took to TikTok to set the record straight. He's been blocking haters left and right like a social media ninja. He even called in some witnesses to back up his story. It's like a courtroom drama, but with more protein shakes. And let's not forget the plot twist. The witnesses confirmed Lee's version of the story. Talk about a cliffhanger. It's like a season finale of your favorite TV show, but with more punches and less commercial breaks. And in the midst of all this, Lee's been dealing with the fallout, both financially and mentally. It's a tough world out there, folks. And if that's not enough drama for you, Lee has even started a GoFundMe to pay for his legal fees. Now that's commitment. And if you think that's all, you're mistaken. Because in this saga, there's always a new chapter, a new challenge, and a new punchline. But wait, there's more. Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, Strickland fires back on Twitter, accusing Lee of being a liar and a coward. He even took a jab at Lee's profession as a food critic. Because, you know, eating Cheetos for a living is so much less impressive than getting punched in the face for a living, right? Oh, the humanity. But let's not forget, Strickland is the one who started this whole drama. So who's the real villain here? You decide. It's like a reality TV show, but with more punches and less roses. And if that's not enough, Strickland has even started his own cooking show on YouTube, where he makes protein shakes and talks smack about Lee. Now that's multitasking, and if you think that's all, you're mistaken. Because in this saga, there's always a new chapter, a new challenge, and a new punchline. And finally, we've got Daniel the Detective Cormier, former UFC champ and part-time MMA Sherlock Holmes, scratching his head over the curious case of Khamzat Chimaev. It's been a while since Chimaev threw down in the octagon, and DC is wondering why. Maybe Chimaev's been busy mastering the art of crochet? Or perhaps he's taken up birdwatching. But DC is sure that if Chimaev can take down Paulo the Eraser Costa at UFC 294, he's got a one-way ticket to a title fight. And let's be honest, who are we to argue with DC? The man's got more insight than a psychic with a crystal ball. It's like a mystery novel, but with more punches and less detectives in trench coats. And let's not forget, DC is sure that if Chimaev can take down Paulo the Eraser Costa at UFC 294, he's got a one-way ticket to a title fight. And let's be honest, who are we to argue with DC? The man's got more insight than a psychic with a crystal ball. And if that's not enough, DC has even started his own podcast, where he predicts the outcomes of future fights. Now that's foresight. That's all for today, fight fans. Don't forget to subscribe to Fight World News and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future episodes. And remember, in the world of MMA, the drama is as real as the punches. So, until next time, keep your gloves up and your chin down. And remember, in this sport, the only thing more unpredictable than the fights is the drama that surrounds them. So stay tuned, because there's always more to come. This is Fight World News, signing off.